Hi, I am Mark Anderson, the founder of Lean Vlog. In this video, I want to explain what are the Lean principles, through different frameworks that have developed over the years. The first framework to explain the Lean principles is the conventional version of the Toyota House. The Toyota House was developed by the large car manufacturer, and in its original form we can observe several elements. In the base there is the principle of stability, that can be achieved through some tools such as the 5S, visual management, 7 quality tools, the standard operation procedures, and clearly going and experiencing the Gemba. I take this opportunity now to highlight the difference between principles and tools. In the basis of the conventional Toyota House, the principle is stability, which can be achieved with the tools I have listed. It is very important not to confuse the principle with the tool. The operating principle must be realized through the appropriate tools. The conventional Toyota House has 2 pillars indicating 2 other Lean principles. The first is the just-in-time, which means that each station must have what it needs, when it is needed, and in the quantity it is needed. The second pillar is the Jidoka. Jidoka means automation, that is, automation with a human touch. The machine and man must stop as soon as they notice that they are producing a defect. There are 2 pillars, and both must be there in order to have a real lean company. In other words, a house with only one pillar cannot exist. The roof of the Toyota House expresses the principle of policy deployment, also called Hoshin Kanri. I like to think that the roof is also like an arrow, indicating the direction, the true north. I remind you that the goal for a lean company is to seek the highest quality, at the lowest cost, and the shortest lead time. For more details on the principles of the conventional house, I invite you to look in the description below. Over time the Toyota House has evolved, moving from mainly considering manufacturing to considering the whole company. To have a truly lean in a company, the right mindset is necessary for all business functions such as finance, human resources, sales, purchases, distribution, and even the design and development of new products. In this new version of the Toyota House, the principles have become following. At the base we have the principles of challenge, Kaizen, teamwork and Gemba. The 2 pillars have become 1. Continuous improvement. 2. Respect for people. The roof has the Toyota Way as an architrave, and the Thinking People system above. In fact, it can be said who the acronym TPS has turned from Toyota Production System into Thinking People System. The third and final framework that I want to present in this video on the Lean principles is the one described in detail in the book Lean Thinking by Womack and Jones. In the book, the authors specify 5 Lean principles to be followed in order to transform a conventional company into a lean company. The first step is to specify the value from the customer's perspective. The second step is to identify the value stream and map it. The most suitable tool to implement this principle is the value stream map. The third principle is flow. Value has to flow, if possible using the concepts of one-piece flow or one-document flow. The fourth principle is the pull. Pull means a short-term response to the change in customer demand, without overproduction. I remind you that Taiichi Ohno defined overproduction as the father of the 7 wastes. The fifth and final principle is perfection. If you have worked well in the implementation of the first 4 principles, realizing the latter will not seem impossible. Perfection does not mean only a product without defects, but returning to what was previously described, you will have to create a high-quality product, at the lowest cost, at the shortest lead time. To conclude, the frameworks presented deal with the principles that must be followed by a lean company. In the Japanese version of the Toyota House, there is no step-by-step ladder on how to implement these principles. I suggest you start from the base, and then develop the 2 pillars and the roof. In the American model of the 5 Lean principles, the path to follow is much clearer and more linear. In the book Lean Thinking, which I recommend you read, they are explained in detail with many real application examples. In the description you will find many useful links to deepen this introduction on lean principles. If you want a PDF summary, with more information, Just click the link below, and I'll be happy to email it to you. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to subscribe my channel.